7. Honestly,
it's been like 6 months since you've been here.
No, it's not been that long. It's not been 6 months. It's been like a month, I think. Yeah,
It's been like probably like 3.
Has it really?
Because I had to go through and
I was having hernia surgery. You just want me to cripple my way over here? Hey, man, I'm coming. I can't walk, I'll be there.
I had to go through and redo this entire episode because most of it was outdated. And it was just like nonsense that didn't even make sense because it had been so long.
It's been a while. I can't help it. I had hernia surgery.
I want to hear about your hernia surgery. Because I
want to hear. All right, man. I can tell you all about hernia surgery, actually.
I think that'll be interesting.
So, look. All right, I go in. First off, who wants to have surgery at 6 o'clock in the morning?
Is that what time you had to be there?
I had to be there at 5:45 in the morning for my surgery. I don't even like waking up for work that early, much less going to have myself cut open.
I've always wondered why they do that. Because I think they do almost all surgeries that early.
Yeah, that they try to.
Like
anyways.
that doctor's not awake yet.
No.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
No, exactly. And that's what scares me the most.
You know how it is whenever, like if you get to work at 5:45, you're not all the way there.
No,
you're still like waking up, trying to figure it out.
Exactly. So
the doctor's like, hey, all right, we're taking off his leg.
Yeah. Well, here's some. I'll start in order because I'm going to get it mixed up and then it'll just be all jumbled.
Yeah, start in order.
Okay, so I get up that morning. I really wasn't that nervous until I got down there. When everybody's like, you're going to wake up that morning or that night, you're going to be nervous. I wasn't.
It's hard to be nervous at 5:45.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just thinking like, man, I'm going to pass out in the car when we get down here. But anyways, they get me in here. I get down to the waiting room. I'm like, I start to get nervous, and you start walking there. But I was
you have to go to the waiting room?
Like, not waiting room. It's like, well, yeah, kind of. Like, you go up to check in or whatever, and then it says, like, the doctor will call you back in a minute or whatever. That's how they done it.
Really?
Yeah.
You think if they knew you're having surgery, they would already have
it ready?
Yeah, you'd just walk right in?
Well, that's the thing, though. I didn't think it was that way. I figured, hey, I'm going to probably have 30 minutes. These people always run late. I'm going to have 30 minutes to collect myself. Cool, calm, and collective. You know what I mean? Just breathe, walk in. She's like, all right, well, you can have a seat. And then as soon as I didn't even get to sit down. And they're like, all right, Aaron, come back here. And I was like, oh man, no, not me. So then I start getting really hateful. Like I'm getting hateful with everyone around me. Like my mom was there.
Like not the doctors, just like to the people that.
Oh yeah, just the people around me. Like my mom.
I feel like that'd be obnoxious to have your mom.
Oh, it definitely was. But my mom was there. Corey, my little brother, he was there.
I would tell him to get out. Yeah. Just be like, just get out of here.
But he was there, my sister there, and then Haley was there, obviously, my girlfriend.
All those people were there?
Yes.
I would go by myself.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to go by myself. But then they told me
I'll drive home.
I tried that. You're not allowed to drive home after surgery. You have to have somebody take you home. I'm glad I did that now though.
You should have just picked one. If I was you,
drove home.
I wouldn't have even told anybody when the surgery was. I would have just
drove down there.
Just tell one person that's going to be driving you there and be like, listen, we're going to go there, get it done. We'll tell them when we get home. That's it.
So look, I get in this place and I'm chilling. I'm just sitting there in this bed. They walk in. This is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. They walk in and they're like, all right, we need you to put this gown on. So I was like, all right, Mom, Lindsay, Corey out. Haley, you can stay, whatever. They were like, you gotta get completely naked and put the gown on. I was like, that's cool with me, whatever. So I get naked or whatever. And I'm starting to put this gown on and I'm feeling like cold air hitting me in the ass. And I was like, what in the world? I feel back. There's no back on me. And I didn't know this until I had the door open to go walk out into the main lobby. And Haley was like, Aaron, you're showing. And I was like, what? And she's like, I'm showing. And I was like, oh man. I feel back and I'm like, there's a cold breeze back there. I don't know why. So I go to the doctor.
Why were you leaving the room?
I had to go to the bathroom. So I was going to go to the bathroom.
She just went to the floor.
Yeah, I should have. I should have went to the sink in there. But then I get there and this guy walks in or whatever. I was like, look, man, you're going to have to figure out something because I'm not walking around with my ass showing out. And he's like, all right, yeah, we'll get something figured out for you.
You do it every other day.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But they bring me back this gown, another one. I put it on. I get it on or whatever. I'm laying there in bed. And I'm finally calming down now. Everybody's back in the room. And another guy walks in. Still, I hadn't met my doctor, hadn't talked to him yet. So I'm talking to all these different people, and they're like, all right, we're going to stick this IV in you. I had this IV in me for an hour and a half before they even took me back. They made me sit back there cold in a little onesie, basically, or with a gown on. I mean, not a onesie, a gown on for an hour and a half with an IV stuck in my arm. My arm started to get sore, you know what I mean? That gets sore after a while. So I'm sitting there and I was like, man, are they coming? All of a sudden, the doctor, like the actual guy's going to do it, there's a surgeon, he walks in and he was like, all right, I need you to roll over. Just like really quick says it. And he gets out a pen. I was like, what's this guy doing?
Yeah.
It's like a marker it was a marker. And he like I rolled over. And
like a Sharpie?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I had this thing wrote on me for so long. It felt so weird. He wrote on the side of my hip, Dad. D-A-D. Right on the side of my hip, like right here.
Yeah.
He rolled me over and wrote Dad on it. And then this left. And I was like, what does this mean? Like, what are you trying to prove here? I was so nervous, dude. I didn't understand. I kept asking Haley. I asked my mom. I was like, yo, why did he write Dad on my hip?
Did you ask him what it meant?
No, because I didn't see. He'd already left the room. I guess he gets this a lot from people. Like, why'd you write this? And it's just awkward.
Well,
so like, he wrote it on me and then like immediately left.
It probably doesn't even mean anything.
It probably.
He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in here and write on this guy.
I don't think it does, because here's the thing. I kind of like looked into it, and I think they write it just so they don't perform on the wrong side. Because my hernia was on my right side. So
Well, wasn't it like pretty
right.
much in the middle though?
No, it was on the right side. Like my scar is like right on the right side right here. Okay. But I think they write on the right side. But why this guy had to come in and like prove dominance and write Dad on the side of me?
He could have just put like an X or something.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why didn't he just write an X or a Z?
Or they know
something?
where the hernia is at. Just make like a circle.
Circle? No, not him. He comes in and writes Dad on my shoulder or on my hip. And I was like, and this is weird. Like, I don't even want to go back here. So after that part, I finally get over that he wrote.
I wonder how many.
That didn't come off for weeks. I scrubbed that and it wouldn't
really
come off. Yeah. I was.
Where can I get one of these markers?
I don't know, but I scrubbed that and couldn't get it off of me. But what were you saying? Go ahead.
How many times do you think they've done surgery on the wrong side for them to have to like have a specific guy that goes in there to mark the
it
side?
down. I mean, probably a lot, and that's why they do it now, so they don't get sued.
I mean, it'd have to be.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know how many people like were supposed to get like their left arm amputated, and then they wake up without
right.
they wake up without a right arm, and they're just like,
nightmare.
Didn't anybody confirm this?
It's like the left one wouldn't work. Only good one they have is the right one, so they cut off the right.
Well, sir, now you lose both of them.
They'd probably make up some lie to them, like, well, the right one was going bad. It wasn't working right.
100%.
Yeah. So, but anyways.
So he made his dominance.
He made his dominance on me, man. So awkward. So then this guy and this girl come walking back in. They're like, all right, we're taking you back. And I was like, here we go. So,
yay.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember nothing in surgery. I remember, honestly, this is what happened. They wheeled me back into this cold room, man. Cold. Like, it was cold in there.
Yeah.
They take me back in there and I'm in this, like, everything around me is bluish looking. It wasn't like this color lighting. No, it was bluish looking. Like, everything looked kind of like darkish, but like really bright.
Like, that's how the lighting was?
Yeah. It was weird. But I get in there and there's like this big metal table, and I've never had surgery before. So I'm like looking at that and I was like, that's going to be cold on me. Like, it's already cold in this room. They're like, all right, hop up here. And then
you're like, no, you put me up there.
Yeah, that's basically like I went to get up there and they're like, well, you can't get up there with your gown on. So then it was already awkward. I was naked in front of like 3 guys and like 2 nurses.
They made you just strip down naked and get on the table?
Yes, and get on the table and lay down. Like I thought I got to leave my gown on, but like they made me just undo the front. So I didn't have a back because they never found me a gown that actually worked right. So my ass was already showing. Yeah. Then they made me undo the front. And it was so awkward.
So you basically just gave these guys a free strip show.
I did. Like, exactly. Like I even got kind of like crawled up on the table and posed for him when I got up there. No, but for real, this table was cold, man. I lay down. Like when I had my wisdom teeth cut out, I remember having the mask put on and breathing for him.
Yeah.
Don't remember none of that. These guys are good, man. They put you out before you know what's going on. I get up on this table and I'm like laying there and I'm like, man, it's cold. And then boom, I was out. Don't remember. Here's the scary part.
You don't remember anything after that?
No.
Like they didn't like give you like a shot or anything?
No, I don't remember nothing, dude. I'm telling you. I still had that IV in me, so I don't know if they put something in that to. Oh. That's the only thing I can think of.
They probably started that as soon as they started getting you towards that
room.
Me
towards the room, exactly. But here's the thing. None of this was scary until I woke up. Because here's how I wake up. I wake up, man.
They're holding your intestines.
No. No, even worse. I wake up. Yeah, I don't know if you've watched a lot of like scary movies or just like weird movies. But like I woke up and there was a bunch of people around me, a bunch of people in the same kind of bed that I was in, but they were all moaning and groaning, like crying around.
Really?
I'm not kidding, man.
Was that really happening, or was that what you saw?
No, that was happening. I know it was. I know because I woke up and the nurse was like, "Oh, you're finally awake."
What do you mean you know it was?
Because,
like was there? Did somebody confirm that's what they were doing? Or
no, but I know. Look, the nurse woke me up and said, "Oh, you're finally awake." And I'm like looking around. I'm like, "Yo, what are all these people crying about, man?" Like there was guys that like, like kind of like groaning around. And I was like, and again, what
are these random people?
Yeah, I didn't know them. They'd got out of surgery. It wasn't like 50 people, but like there was.
I thought you were saying that it was like all the people that came with you.
No,
these are just random people.
Random people in beds that just got cut open like me. I almost like it was like a pasture of like cows or something, man, like moaning, and I was like, I just like
a pasture of cows.
Yeah, I was like, did I just moan and groan with them? Like, what are you supposed to do? But anyway,
you just lay down.
Yeah. So I was nervous, man, because look, that reminded me of a horror movie. I wake up, I'm in a room full of moaning people in a chair. I like try to raise up, but like almost cry trying to raise up because it hurts so bad.
Yeah.
But then like this nurse, she's like, "Oh, you're finally awake. Good. You can go to the recovery place or whatever." And so boom, immediately I'm out again. Don't remember a thing. I don't remember getting wheeled to the place. Nothing.
Really?
I wake up again and then like everyone's around me.
All the people that came with you.
Yeah, all the people that came with me. They're around me. And I'm like, all right, finally some people that I actually know. And anyways, I wake up and they're like, "All right, you can get up and get dressed now. You're going to head out." And I was like, "Man, I just got here, I feel like." And they're like, "No, you've been sleeping for forever." And I was
You're like, "I just woke up."
Yeah. They're like, "Nah, you've been sleeping forever. The doctor will be here in just a minute to talk to you. He said, go ahead and get up and get dressed." Well, no. Skip back. Before they said that, I had to pee like really, really bad.
Yeah.
Bathroom was like, like from here to your bathroom.
Like 20 feet.
Yeah, like 20 feet. I wasn't about to get up and walk. No, it wasn't even 20 feet. I'd say 10 feet. But I wasn't about to get up and walk to that bathroom. I was like, "Look, man," like the guy come walking back. I was like, "Look, I'm not making it to that bathroom. So I need something." He like, you'd think he'd bring in like one of those pee cups, like when you take a drug test, something like that. He brings me in a gallon, man, like a big gallon jug. And I'm like under the blanket holding this gallon jug, peeing in it. And then like what
would you have done? Pause right there. What would you have done if he just said, "Okay," he just scooped you up and just carried you to the bathroom? They just scooped you up like you guys just got married. He's just like, "All right, buddy." And carried you in there.
Just carried me in. I'd have freaked out, man. I'd have probably rolled out of his hands and I'd have been like in bad shape. Oh, because
I went out of there with a concussion.
I couldn't even like move hardly enough to pee in this thing. Like I almost decided that I was gonna pee in the bed. You know what I mean? Like
just lay there.
I thought that's what I was gonna have to do. But anyways, so he hands me this big jug and I pee in it. Well, here's the most awkward thing. I'm thinking, what am I gonna do with this jug once I pee in it?
Drink it.
I guess I could have. No, I had to hand him. And the way I was holding the handle, he couldn't hold the handle. So like he had to grab this jug of pee that was warm out of my hands like this. Like so he's groping warm pee in his hand in a bottle.
That's nothing for him.
Nothing for him, but
he's probably done that all the time. But that's an easy day for him.
Yeah, but for me, that's weird, man. Like why are you doing that? You know what I mean? Like why can't I just set it on the floor? He just walks in and grabs it.
You like accidentally spill it on him. You're like, "Oh, here you go."
My bad. Dump it all over his shoes.
He probably wouldn't even get it like a towel. He'd just be like,
"Yeah, he
just another day."
Just change his gloves out real quick. But I get up anyways after that, and they're like, "All right, doctor's about to come in. You can get up and get dressed." And I was like, "All right, cool. I'm going home." I'm going home, boys. I get up, I get dressed. Takes me forever to get dressed. I'm like moaning and groaning. They're like, "All right, you can get up and get dressed." And I get up. I'm like, "I can't move, man. I cannot move." And they're like, "You got to get up and get dressed." It's like, I'm the one cut open. Like, you're not. Like, I can't move right now.
Yeah.
So eventually, I find
they're like rushing you along and like, come on.
Exactly. They were trying to rush me out there like they had somebody else sliding that room or something. So eventually, you would have thought that anyways. But eventually, I get up and get dressed. I sit on the edge of this bed, sitting up. I sit on the edge of this bed for an hour before that doctor come back. Oh, I was mad, man. I was so mad because
what were you waiting on?
The doctor to come back to approve that I could go or whatever. But he had to come in and talk to me first.
What did he come in and be like, are you good? And you're like, yeah. And
exactly. But I was mad because I sit there for an hour hurting, like sitting up on the edge of this bed hurting. And I sit there for an hour before somebody come in. Oh, I was so mad, man. Like, whoo, I was.
You're like, yeah, I'm good. And I was good an hour ago.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But it was interesting. And then I tried milking it out as long as I could at the house. I didn't do anything.
How long did that work out for you? 35 minutes.
No, it went good. It went really good.
Really?
I made it 3 weeks.
Really?
I made it 3 weeks. No, probably 2 weeks I made it. And then I was.
How long did you fake a limp?
I really didn't fake a limp at all. I let the limp
I could
go.
see you walking around the house like,
I exaggerated more. Yeah, for sure. I had a limp. But when she was like watching me walk, I was like, like this limping along. No,
I just don't know if I'm going to make it.
Yeah.
You're just going to have to just bring everything to me in bed.
Obviously, I'm a big gamer.
Yeah.
I woke up for like 4 or 5 mornings in a row. I woke up at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. She would help me get to my chair. I would sit in my chair. I didn't get back up until midnight. That's where I sit. Yeah. For all day. I'd just sit in the chair and just play, and then she'd bring me stuff as I needed it or whatever.
What a life.
That's right. Dude, when I done that, that's what made me know that I wanted to be a streamer. When I sit there in that chair and was just playing and playing and playing for so long like that and not getting bored, I was like, this is what I want to do. Like,
yeah. Have hernia
awesome.
surgery.
Have hernia surgery and play video games all day, yeah.
Was there anything else that happened that was like...
I was trying to think, like...
funny, exciting?
Not really. I mean, I got a couple extra days off work. That was cool. I mean, other than that,
who couldn't use a couple extra days off work?
Yeah. Oh, never mind. I got a good one for you. Forgot about this. So I'm like 2 days in. I'm like, I got to shower.
Yeah.
And when I went into surgery, I was under the influence that my cut was going to be like this.
Yeah.
That's exactly how they made it
people
sound.
listening, like what, 3 inches?
Yeah. 2 inches, probably 2.5 inches.
Yeah.
But I'm not allowed to take this bandage off. I had this big old bandage like on me right here. This big, huge bandage right here on me. And I wasn't allowed to take it off for 48 hours. So I wasn't even allowed to shower.
All right.
40 hours.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
You don't shower 48 hours anyway.
No. I showered. Dude, there's some days that I shower twice a day. Like, I'm being dead serious.
Oh, I thought you were going to say this.
Or sometimes I go 2 weeks without showering, guys. Like, that's just what we like to do.
I thought you were going to go the opposite.
Yeah, no. But honestly, 40 hours is up, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to shower. But I didn't think about it. How am I going to stand up long enough in the shower? Like, I was like, oh, I got an idea.
Could you not stand up that long?
No, I couldn't.
It just hurt too bad?
Yeah, I really like dead serious. Like, couldn't stand up that long. She's like, I got an idea. We'll put a chair in there. Oh my God, dude!
Is it big enough for a chair?
Barely, because we have like,
so you can have a chair, but no room.
Yeah, no room. Exactly. Like one shower is like it's a 1-person shower, and my back shower, my other shower is like 2 people could fit in, obviously.
Yeah.
But I get in this thing and I go to sit in this chair, and I was bust my ass on the floor, man. Like, it was bad. Like, I go to get in this chair, and I get to like, I don't know, like, I can't really show you, obviously, but like, I'm like halfway down, and I go to hit that breaking point, and I'm like, oh! So I like jump back up. And I was like, I can't do it. So, but here's the crazy part, though. Before I started getting undressed, and I'm looking down at this bandage or whatever, I'm thinking, 2 inches cut. I start peeling this thing off, right side to left. I'm peeling back, and I'm like, there's an inch, peeling back. There's 2 inches, peeling back. There's 3 inches, peeling back. 4 inches. Dude, this cut come out to be like this long.
What, like 6 inches probably?
Yeah, 6 inches.
Like pretty much double what they said it would be?
Double what they said. I was a nervous wreck. Like, I looked down, I was like, no wonder I'm hurting so bad. Like, they told me it was going to be like a 2-inch cut, and it come out to be like 6-inch cut on me.
That's what they tell you.
I'm pretty sure this is what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened in that room, in there. They never told me, but I know this is what happened. They brung one of the students in, and he gashed me too much, and they just didn't tell me. Like, you know how, okay, because in a room like that.
We got a good candidate. You've never done this before. This guy, he's a young guy. Yeah. He'll heal up just fine.
Cut him as much as you need. Yeah. And they just, I'm pretty sure he just went in like knife happy and just sliced me open bad.
He was supposed to use like a little scalpel and he used like the big one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He used like a big like Bowie knife.
He probably didn't even do that. He probably went and like sawed it as he went in. That's what it felt like. like after the surgery or whatever. That's what it
Like
felt
you'd been sawed open over the cut.
Oh my gosh, man, it hurts so bad. But now, like, I can touch it. It's like rock solid. Like, go ahead and punch me. It's not gonna hurt me right there. Like, it's rock solid right there.
Have you like lost the feeling like where the cut is?
I can't feel anything right there.
Yeah, that's how.
Like all around.
I got stitches on my arm right here one time, and that's how that is.
Yeah,
I don't really feel much of it.
Yeah, I can't feel any of that now.
What if you went to sit in that chair to get in the shower, like and then it just busts open? There you are in the shower, guts hanging out, the water's running. You got a chair there, but you can't use it.
I'd probably just tell her just leave me lay. Just don't call no one. Just come back in 48 hours and see where I'm doing. See how I'm doing.
Would you try to put your guts back in?
No, I just let them hang. Man, I'd probably just go get a pair of scissors and just snip them on. I'm done at that point. If they're rolled out,
snip them off.
If they're rolled out the shower, man, I'm done. There's no point in saving
just
me.
Cut them off where it's at.
This is how I was meant to go out. Just cut them off of me.
Wouldn't even try to put them back in.
No, there's no point. You'll get them mixed up and they'll tie up into knots, and then it'll be a real mess.
Did you know that if you have surgery on like your lower abdomen and they have to do something with your lower intestines, they just pull them out and just shove them back in?
No way.
Yeah,
Do you think they've done that to me?
Well, they're repairing a hole. They're not pulling your guts out of the hole.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because there's no like specific way that your guts go in. They just like sit like in a pouch.
Yeah.
So if they have to pull them all out, they just shove them all back in. There's no order, nothing.
That's sick. That's sick, man. You know, there's a thing where your intestines can get twisted. They can get twisted up, and like it can cause like serious condition.
Yeah.
Like when they just shove them back in there, what if they just accidentally twist them up and just sew you on up?
They could time it and not put them back. Be like have them out and be like, all right, we're gonna make us some more money. Time it and not throw them back.
He'll be back in 6 months. Don't worry about him.
6 months.
You probably. I mean, like,
be dead in 6 months.
I don't think you'd know that quick. Honestly, you would hurt
if
really
your
bad.
Intestines are tied in a knot.
You're
gonna know real quick.
You would hurt really bad. But if you were already having surgery there, you would just think that's part of the healing process. You were just hurting.
How's your food gonna go through?
I don't know.
you're gonna notice real soon.
I didn't eat for days.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't eat.
Why?
I just couldn't eat. I didn't have an appetite.
Well,
I couldn't go to the bathroom for like 3 days, 4 days.
Really?
Yeah, like 4 days. I was scared, honestly.
Why?
Because I was cut open. Think about pushing. You see what I'm saying?
Have a lot of laxatives so you don't have to push.
That's what I was thinking, but I just went with the flow, man. Just sit down.
Did you put pressure on it so it wouldn't pop open?
No, I just sit down, turn TikTok on, and just went for it.
Just hope for the best.
Yeah.
If I go right here on this toilet watching TikTok, that's how I go.
That's right.
I mean, because that's one way to go.
Yeah, that is. That'd be a good way to go.